Have you ever felt so overwhelmed by life that you collapsed under the weight of your own emotions? What if I told you that thousands of years ago, a great warrior faced this exact moment on a battlefield and his divine charioteer revealed a secret that could change how you see loss forever? Why do we grieve so deeply when we lose someone? Are we mourning them or are we mourning ourselves? What if the person you are grieving for isn't actually gone? Only their physical form has changed. Can you imagine standing in the middle of a war, watching your bow slip from your trembling hand, surrounded by the faces of people you love, knowing you must fight them? This was Arjuna's reality, and there is where Krishna's wisdom begins. But here is a question that shakes everything. What if you have been grieving for the wrong thing all along? Krishna told Arjuna, "You grieve for those who are not worthy of grief." Was he being cruel, or was he pointing to a truth so profound that it could free us from suffering itself? What is the difference between the body and the soul? Why does understanding the distinction hold the key to peace? If the soul is eternal, never born, never dying, cannot be burned, cut, or destroyed, then what exactly are we holding on to when we refuse to let it go? Why do we cling to that what is temporary as if permanent? Can you love someone without fear? Can you care deeply without anxiety of possession? What would happen if you stopped seeing people as bodies and started seeing them as souls on a journey? Is there a difference between feeling grief and suffering from grief? Between honoring loss and being destroyed by it? How do you cultivate what the wise called wise grief, where you acknowledge the pain but don't drown in the delusion that what's lost is gone forever? What practical steps can transform your relationship with loss, with love, and with life itself? How do you detach from outcomes while still grieving for all? How do we live fully in the world where everything changes? For the answers for the life changing questions, for Krishna's timeless wisdom on detachment, and for practical insights on how to apply Bhagavad Gita's teachings to your modern life, visit cloudtechbull.com. Discover the wisdom that transformed a warrior despair into clarity. Discover the teaching that can transform your suffering into peace. Visit cloudtechbull.com today and begin your journey towards true